Hey, group leaders. There's two things that I need you to make sure are done before our first whole class check-in and then small group check-in tomorrow. So if you could please watch this video and then follow these directions. Some of you have already done the first thing, which is creating the recurring Zoom and making sure I have the link. But if you haven't yet, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that and then where to paste the link. If you've already done that, you can move on to the second part, which is going to be sharing the document that you're all going to use tomorrow. All right, so first, to create your recurring Zoom, you want to make sure that you go to zoom.us and then you're going to sign in here. So you can just sign in with Google and it will use your CMS account to log in. All right, so you can see when I log in, I have a whole bunch of meetings here. So what you are going to do is make sure over here on the left that you are on the meetings tab, and then you're going to go to schedule a new meeting. So you can just name your meeting block 4 group and then whatever your group number is. You don't need to put a description in here. And then the most important thing is you want to select this box that says recurring meeting. Don't really worry about this. It's not going to prevent you from hosting the meeting at a different time. Just make sure that you have recurring meeting selected. If you want to change the date to April 8th, which is when you're actually going to meet, and then your meeting will be at about 1:30 p.m., you're welcome to do that. It won't really affect you being able to start the meeting. We are going to put this on repeat every 7 days. So we're going to have our same meeting every week. And then we'll change this to 10. And I'll switch that over. All right. So the most important thing is that this box is checked recurring meetings so that you can use the same link every week. Okay, I'm going to ask that you turn the video host on and participant on. That way, when you guys meet, your videos are on, which is a requirement. I want your videos on and I want your microphones on. And then I want you to uncheck this box, enable waiting room. This box is going to put people in a waiting room and you have to admit them in. If you have that checked, it applies to me too. And I want to make sure I can get into your meetings without you having to let me in. So uncheck this box and make sure that all of these boxes are unchecked. All right. After you have all of those done, you're going to click save. And then it will give you a link right here. So 2 ways you can do this. The first is just to select this link right here. And then you can use Control C, which is copy. You're going to come over to Canvas then. And once you get to Canvas, you're going to go ahead to our class. You're going to click on Pages. And then you guys will have the option to edit this page. So you'll come up here and click edit, and yours may look a little bit different than mine, but should be relatively the same. And then whatever group you are, you're going to select that group name at the top. You're going to find the hyperlink button, which looks like kind of like the chain link fence. Click external link, and then you'll paste the link right in there. Click done, and then you will click save at the bottom. All right, now I'm going to go back in and take that link out so that Lily, you can go in and put your link in there. But just make sure that your link is here. That's how your group members will get to the link for your meeting tomorrow. All right, so that is step number 1. Step number 2 that I need you to do is you are going to go to either your home page or you'll go to modules. And you guys will see an assignment, 4th quarter group expectations. Group leaders, you're the only ones that have this assignment. So what I need you to do is click on it. And then this box will appear, load 4th quarter group expectations in a new window. Open that up. And while it loads, so when it loads, it will not give you the option to share. What you need to do is you need to come over here to this blue link at the top, and you'll need to open it again. Sorry, I know it's an additional step. It is what it is. Canvas and Google don't work well together for whatever reason. And then once you have it open, you'll be able to share it with your group members. All right. So make sure you share it with all of them. And then this is what you'll be working on in your group on Wednesday. So I recommend just reading through it so you are prepared because you are the leader and you're going to be walking your group through all of these steps. So you want to be prepared so you don't get on here and you don't know how to explain something or you don't know what you're doing. Make sure you read through it so you're prepared to go through this and lead your group through this. The only other thing that I want to ask of you guys is to make sure that your group members are aware of our check-in tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So I did put everybody's contact information on here. There's just a few people whose information I don't have, and I've tried reaching out to them and asking for numbers or for Instagram or for anything. So if you have their contact information, and I don't have it on here, so like Stephanie, Eric, Hyro, if you have their contact information, if you could just put it in the box next to their name, that way I can make sure that all the group leaders have everybody's contact information. All right. And if you need anything else, please reach out to me. You guys are really going to set the tone for how the rest of this year is going to go. So let's make sure that tomorrow we are super positive, we are energetic, and that we are being excellent role models and leaders for our groups. All right, so if you guys could complete those few things for me, I would greatly appreciate it. If you have questions, I have office hours today from 1 to 3, I believe. So please feel free to join on and I will answer any questions you have. All right, guys, have a great day.